my dears, have you been wondering what kind of moisturizers would be good for your skin? Whether you have dry skin, oily skin, combination skin, sensitive skin, and you just want to know what kind of, well, moisturizers would be good for you, just in case you want to dabble and try something new. Well, my dears, I have another Empties video, and it's all about all the moisturizers I went through. So if you're interested about what I went through and what my recommendations would be, and well, essentially, if they're good or not, then this is the video for you, my dears. This is the video for you. Keep watching, my dears. Keep watching. Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my dears, and thank you so much for pushing the little play button. I do want to apologize ahead of time. I am outside, it is morning, it's hot as hell, and people are mowing the lawn. Now, I was trying to wait till a lot of the noise has calmed down, and it has. They're mowing like over there somewhere, but you know, you may still hear it in the distance, so I do apologize. I can't control it, I'm outside, but it's only for a few more months because I will be moving soon, so just a little FYI. So thank you so much for your patience. Really, thank you. Now, today I'm going to go over some moisturizers I actually went through with my Empties, my dears, my Empties. And if you are new to my channel, the way I do my Empties, I like to do them in parts and sections because I feel like that'll be a little bit more beneficial than saying, you know, me getting a bag and putting a bunch of Empties out. That may not be as informative. Because I feel like if I'm going to be looking about a good moisturizer or something, sometimes I don't want to go through a video, maybe just me being lazy, to a product I actually want to go through. So my Empties, I put them in parts, and I do have a playlist, by the way. So just letting you know, my dears, letting you know. So for no further ado, let's jump into all the moisturizers I went through, because my dears, today I have 9 moisturizers to go through, and some does involve the face and the eyes, my dear. So let's go straight into the journey, the land of the moisturizer. Alright, my dears, I'm going to jump into the moisturizers. I'm going to tell you my opinions, who I think this is for, and when to apply it, etc., etc., and the price points will be posted on the screen somewhere over here, my dears. Oh yes, over here, down here. It's however I do my editing, my dears. Now, my other disclaimer, I have a lot of disclaimer today. I'm looking at all of my products here. None of these are drugstore. I'm going to tell you that right now. I'm going to say it again. None of these are drugstore. So I do apologize ahead of time if all you do is drugstore. I apologize. My other thing is that I have extremely sensitive skin, so there's certain ingredients that I can't really use that drugstore product has, and I just don't really navigate towards drugstore so much. I do a lot of high-end, but some of these are not too bad in price, and some of these I got it from boxycharm, to be perfectly honest. So that's where that comes from, my dears. So let's dive in, shall we? Let's dive in. The first moisturizer I've gone through, and I've gone through this multiple times. If you go to my channel and a lot of my Empties and products that I use, even skincare routine, which I know I gotta do that somewhere this year, because I'd like to do at least one skincare routine every year. I haven't done that yet for 2020 or 2020. I don't know. At this point, I don't think anyone cares how you say 2020. It's the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Pink Juice Moisturizer. It comes in this nice glass. As you can tell, it's used up, my dears. But it does break Kansas glass. So with this, it does have a pump. And I absolutely love this. Like, you put it on your skin. I would put this twice a day. After I use my cleansers and my other products that I use during the day. I'm sorry about the cutting grass. I'm going to try to project. I use this twice a day and right before bed, and it leaves the skin so nice and smooth. Now, here's the thing about this one though. Okay, now the skin type that this will work for. If you have normal skin, this will work. If you have oily skin, I think this will be perfect because it has moisturizer, but it's not so much to where it's drenching and like overwhelming. Combination, if you have the type of combination that's normal to oily, that will work. If you have normal to dry, not so much, unless you use the parts that are not dry. Now, on Glow Recipe, they claim that this is good for dry skin. I personally, since I don't experience dry skin, I used to years ago, but I don't anymore, I don't think this would be very good for dry skin, only because it's not that moisturizing. It doesn't have enough juice, even though there's juice in the name. it's not enough juice for dry skin. Because I know normal skin, it doesn't need much. Oily skin, you guys are too busy trying to combat the oils that you guys don't want anything heavy, but you still need moisturizer in your skin to keep balance. But for dry skin, this isn't enough. Now, if you do have dry skin and this does work for you, like really well, please let me know, comment below, because I'm all for learning, my dears. I am all for learning. I just don't think this will work for dry skin. But is this a repurchase? Definitely. Oh, and I just remembered one last fact about this moisturizer. I can still smell it out of the bottle. It smells divine, my dears. Very watermelon-y. Is that a word? Watermelon? I'm guessing that watermelon-like. It's absolutely lovely. Alright, my dear, so hopefully you're able to hear me now. Hopefully. That they're a little bit more further away, but we'll see. I'm going to try to rapid fire through this, my dears. Now, the next moisturizer I went through is from Elemis Superfood Hydration Juice. I did get this in boxycharm, this video right over here, and I do like it, but it has a little bit of a sticky consistency, so you really have to blend it into your skin, my dears. You really have to. And once again, I did use this twice a day. It is nice. It's a cooling hydrator packed with fruit water and antioxidants, which Tatcha helps visibly calm skin. This, I feel like it'd be good, once again, for all skin types, I believe, even dry. And here's why, my dears. It feels very nice, but it has that little bit of roughness texture that I feel like it can grab the skin and literally go into your skin. So I think it will work with normal skin, like I have. Very oily skin, my dears. Extremely oily skin, because it's not so much, and this literally goes into the pores. And if you have dry skin, I think it would help. You may have to add an additional moisturizer depending how dry of a skin you have. And since even for sensitive skin, like I said, I have normal but sensitive skin, and this works. Will this be one that I would repurchase? Not so much, because I personally don't really like the stickiness of it. It's a little rough for me, to be honest with you, but it's actually really good. And I've personally never bought and saw an Elemis brand before. I get them all from boxycharm, but so far all the Elemis products are absolutely fantastic. Purchase for me? No, but not because I hate it or anything like that. It's just the texture I'm just not so crazy about, but it's absolutely a good moisturizer. Alright, the next moisturizer I went through, my dears. You ready? Laneige. I love this particular brand. I absolutely love it. Water Bank Moisturizer Cream for normal to dry skin. This is, it's easy, my dear. It's easy. Even a little bit of it. It's like, I'm going to use a little bit of this texture. It's nice and soft, and it just drinks up your skin, my dears. I can't remember if they have this for oily skin or not. I can't remember. I'll put it here if I can find it, if they do or not. But this is absolutely fantastic. It leaves your skin nice and calm, and you can really feel your skin like really smoothed up and really moisturized. Like I don't feel any dryness like after I use this. So this, by my enthusiasm, I'm sure you can tell, this is definitely a repurchase, my dears. Definitely a repurchase, a winner. Like I said, I got the normal to dry skin, and it's Laneige. I mean, they are very, very good about doing a lot of skincare products. So I've used their toners, their moisturizers, my favorite sleeping lip mask. Oh, fantastic. So they do a fantastic job on skin products. So if you're looking for a good skin product, this is a brand to go to, my dears. A brand to go to and try. So this is definitely a favorite and a repurchase, my dears. A favorite and repurchase. The next product I went through is this little sample of Kiels. This is the Kiels Ultra Facial Cream 24-hour daily lightweight hydration formula for a healthy looking skin with Glacier protein. Apparently, got it in one of my 100 points of Sephora because I'm a rouge and I buy way too many stuff from Sephora, my dears, and I'll buy way too much. Can't help that, my dears. But this actually has a thickness as well. Not as thick as the Laneige, but it does have some thickness. When you put it in your skin, it does melt. And it's very nice. It doesn't have any weird textures like the Elemis or anything like that. But I feel that this particular one would be good for normal to oily skin. I do not feel like this would be good for dry or extra dry because it's extremely lightweight, and I feel like dry skin needs a lot of juice and hydration. Oily skin, as I mentioned, you guys need moisturizer, but you don't need a lot. Normal skin, you can pull it off. So, or combination to oily works, but not combination to dry. Will this be a repurchase? Not so much. Like, this is really good. I would go ahead and get, like, if it's under my 100 points, and if I travel, who knows when that will be with this lovely COVID pandemic situation. But I love it as a travel situation. But as, like, let me get a big jar of it? No. So I like the sample of it, but as a repurchase, not so much. Only because I like others better. Like, this is my favorite. And, you know, I have some other brands that I prefer to get, like, actually spend the worth, you know, money for it. This not so much. Like I said, this is more for 100 points or like a mini travel or something to get me by. But as a full, actual hard-hitting purchase, no, not because it's not bad, it's just not my favorite. The next product I went through is actually, and they're the same thing, but I got it in a big one and a little one. I got this one out of my 100 points. It's from Saturday Skin Waterfall Glacier Water Cream. I tried it and I liked it. You can tell, evidence, it's gone over here, so it's gone. And actually, I like using this, not just all over the skin, but I like it underneath my eyes and on my eyes because, let's be frank about this, I'm not a young chicken anymore. I'm older and my skin is starting to change like everyone else's, and you're starting to get certain things, wrinkles, crow's feet. And so this is very good to calm the skin, especially in the mornings. So this I like mostly around my skin, not so much around my face, even though this you can use it around your face. I got this big jar, but not because I personally got it. I think I got this more in a boxycharm, this video right over here, and I absolutely loved it. I really did. Like, this is the same thing, kind of like the Kiels. Would I get this in the big jar? Sure. But the 100 points, I would definitely bring it with me, mostly because of around the eyes. Like, I do like it around my face, and I did use this twice a day, just in case I didn't mention that. But I actually love this a lot better for eyes. It's not made for your eyes, but it's still moisturizer. Like, I use it underneath my eyes. It's right here around, you know, when you wake up, those lovely dark circles. It's great. And around my eyes, so I use all of this, and it just feels so nice and cooling. Another tip about this, or these in this case, is put it in a refrigerator. It feels so nice when you put it like on your face. It feels so freaking nice. So this, like I said, this is good like for traveling, like the 100 points, because Sephora does have this quite a bit. So if I ever travel ever again, this would be really good. So this, it's not a hate, but it's not like an absolute love of nature. But this is, like I said, I recommend this mostly around the eyes than the face, but it's good for both, especially if you're on a budget. The next products, and I'm gonna say products because it's the same brand. It's from Tatcha. I'm obsessed with Tatcha. They're just expensive, but I love Tatcha. These two, my dears, these two. This one, this green one, is the Tatcha, the water cream, and this purple one is the Dewy skin cream. They're used for different purposes. This green one is the pore perfecting Japanese wild rose for normal to oily skin. And this other one, the purple one, is for replenishing Japanese purple rice for dry skin. Since I have normal skin, I guess I'm kind of lucky that I can get away with a lot of products, except for the sensitive issue. That's the only thing that's like cuts me off. I absolutely love these two. Like, I honestly, out of the two, I would prefer the Tatcha, the water cream, because it just melts in your skin a lot more. Like, I like those moisturizers that have more of the water type of situation, kind of like that Laneige I did a couple minutes ago. This one, the Dewy Skin Mist, is just a lot more rougher. Like I said, this is for dry skin, so this is the one I would recommend you to. This is normal for oily because it's not as intense and rough, but it has a little bit more of that softness, but your skin just be like, water, drink. That's what this feels like. So Tatcha, I mean, either of these, would these be a repurchase? Definitely. And once again, Tatcha, for the 100 points, I would definitely choose. I mean, I would choose it over Kiels, to be honest with you, if I want it all over the face, and use the Saturday Skin for around my eyes for the 100. That's a perfect little travel little situation, just a little FYI, just letting you know. But this is definitely a repurchase and a travel. So this is also a favorite. The Laneige and the Tatchas are always my favorite. Last but not least, my dears, I know we're going through it, we're pounding through with all the cutting grass situation. Yay! Last but not least is the Dr. Brandt. And yes, I got this in a boxycharm as well. It's with the Ruby Crystal Complex Retinol Eye Cream. Now, I have been using this, and once again, you will not know how all these products work until you actually use them. Well, I feel like doing the whole moisturizing situation and Empties is my best way to tell you what I think. I felt like this did nothing. It felt nice around the eyes. It felt nice and it's calm, but I didn't really see any changes. I didn't see any wrinkles going away. It just felt like it gave my skin a little bit of a drink, but it didn't do a lot of the claims that it said it did. So, like I said, I got this in a boxycharm and I'm very glad I have it because I'm all into moisturizing and taking care of my skin. Just a little FYI, if you're interested in how I got this nice, glowy, fascinating skin, I'll do that video soon, so don't worry. In case you're wondering, because I'm sure you're probably asking yourself that. This did absolutely nothing. This will not be a repurchase, only because, like I said, I have normal to sensitive skin. I didn't see anything. I don't know what kind of skin type this will work for. If this product has worked for you, please let me know. Let me know if you have dry skin, oily skin, normal skin. But for me, it just didn't do anything. Well, my dears, if you made it to the end of my video, yay! Even with all the cutting grass situation, you made it. You're amazing. Just so you're aware, you're amazing. Now, that's all the moisturizers that I've gone through the past couple months. And of course, I have two absolute favorites, the Laneige and the Tatcha. The rest are, oh, and I'm sorry, and the Glow Recipe. I love Glow Recipe. The rest are, I'm glad I tried it. They're okay. They're alike. They're not love, but they're alike. And I only have one done. I know. Just one. Hey, that's actually pretty good if you think about it. That's actually pretty good. In case you haven't already, please consider subscribing. And right before you leave, remember to push the little notification bell, because it will let you know when my videos are up and loaded, my dears. I try to load every Friday, once a week, as much as possible. Eventually, maybe in the next few months, because I will be moving, I could possibly do 2 videos a week. Let me know if you're interested for me uploading more. Let me know, comment below. Let me know any of your video ideas. Oh, and remember to follow me on all of my social medias, my dears, because I have quite a bit on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, and even Snapchat. And it all has the exact same handle at Enidbluesinger, as well as my IMDb page, Dewy Lopez. I am working on my music. I'm doing some covers. Some covers will be coming out. Me singing live, obviously. So they're all blues and jazz, so I hope you enjoy. So that will be coming your way soon, my dears. Coming your way soon. But no further ado, one last thing before you leave. Oh, and remember, give me a like and comment below. I love interacting with you guys. It's fun. Be safe, be kind, be careful. I love you, I miss you, and I'll see you on the next video. And remember, be extra careful. See you soon.